Kim Jong Un, the dictator of North Korea, is a man who projects power, control, and an image carefully curated by a propaganda machine. But beyond the headlines and the carefully constructed public appearances lies a world of excess that most of us would struggle to comprehend. Today, we're diving into the incredibly lavish lifestyle of Kim Jong Un, one of the wealthiest leaders in the world. A legacy of power. Kim Jong Un took over North Korea in 2011, continuing the legacy of his father, Kim Jong-il, and his grandfather, Kim Il-sung, who established the People's Democratic Republic of Korea, which we know as North Korea today. The world watched, many with disbelief, as Kim Jong-un quickly consolidated his power, elevating himself through military ranks, becoming the supreme leader of a nation built on secrecy, repression, and propaganda. When Kim took over, he carried on the family tradition of militaristic dominance, strengthening North Korea's arsenal of nuclear weapons. The regime projects a constant state of readiness to the world, which keeps not just the region, but the entire globe on edge. Yet, behind the nuclear threats and military parades, what does the life of a man like Kim Jong-un really look like? Let's explore the unimaginable luxuries he enjoys, often at the expense of the millions of people living below the poverty line in his country. Wealth that defies North Korea's reality. Kim Jong-un is estimated to be worth over $5 billion, an almost surreal number when compared to the reality of his people, many of whom struggle to afford basic necessities like food and medicine. Where does this wealth come from, you might wonder? Well, much of it lies in secret foreign bank accounts across countries such as Austria, Russia, Singapore, China, and Switzerland. This fortune allows Kim Jong-un to live a life that resembles that of a billionaire movie star, while his citizens are oppressed under strict state control. Lavish homes and luxury properties. Most of us can only dream of owning one home, but for Kim Jong-un, owning 17 palaces is just part of his reality. These palatial residences are spread across North Korea, offering him a choice of luxury settings depending on his mood. One of these properties even has its own 500-meter airstrip. The crown jewel, however, is his main residence in Pyongyang. It's not just a luxurious mansion, it's practically a fortress. The residence is reportedly nuclear attack-proof and is guarded by multiple military units, complete with a high-voltage electric fence and minefields. Want to visit? You'd have to get past the armed guards, the electric fences, and maybe even a mine or two. To make it even more secure, there's an underground train station within the residence, connecting it to other properties for easy and safe travel. Kim also owns his private island, a secretive getaway that has been described by some fortunate visitors as being like Hawaii or Ibiza. But don't be fooled, it's not open to regular vacationers. Only those in Kim's exclusive circle have ever set foot on its shores. Exotic transport choices. Kim Jong-un loves to travel in style, and why wouldn't he? His 95-ton luxury yacht, which costs approximately $7 million, has been described as a cross between a ferry and a Disney cruise ship, complete with all the amenities you'd expect for a person of his status. When it's not by sea, he takes to the air in Air Force One, his private jetliner, reportedly furnished with crystal ashtrays and plush leather interiors. And the iconic North Korean armored train? Yes, it's very much still in use. Recently, he traveled to Russia to meet President Vladimir Putin aboard this bulletproof, opulent train, featuring fine dining, red leather armchairs, and entertainment lounges. It even has an armored Mercedes on board, which is just one of the countless luxury cars that Kim has in his fleet. The wealth and opulence don't stop there. International sanctions are meant to prevent him from importing luxury items, but they haven't slowed him down. His watch collection is valued at over $8 million, including a Swiss timepiece worth $10,000, seen on his wrist during a missile test in 2019. He also owns over 20 pianos scattered across his residences, showcasing a penchant for music with instruments from top makers worldwide. The Pleasure Squad. The lavish lifestyle takes a dark turn when you consider the rumors surrounding Kim Jong-un's Pleasure Squad. According to Yeonmi Park, a North Korean defector and outspoken YouTuber, Kim handpicks 25 young girls every year for this so-called squad. These young women, selected after undergoing medical exams to confirm their virginity, are allegedly trained to please Kim Jong Un and his inner circle. The notion of being chosen is seen by many North Korean families as a matter of great honor, akin to serving in the military. But the reality is far more sinister. Once taken to Pyongyang, these girls are isolated from their families to ensure no information leaks out. It's a life cut off from everything they've ever known. And when they turn 25 years old, they are considered too old and are retired from the squad. The elusive First Lady. What about his wife, Ri Sol-ju? Very little is known about her, and she wasn't seen publicly for the first 4 years of their marriage. Even now, her appearances are limited. It is believed that she and Kim Jong Un have 3 children: a boy, a girl, and a third whose gender is unknown. Only one child, his daughter, has ever been seen in public, maintaining the shroud of secrecy that surrounds North Korea's first family. Hobbies fit for a king. Leaders need hobbies too, right? Kim Jong Un's hobbies are just as extravagant as you might expect. He's an enormous fan of basketball, and he famously befriended Dennis Rodman, a former NBA star, after a 2013 basketball exhibition in North Korea. The two are known to have partied together on Kim's private island, a surreal pairing that almost seems out of a fictional film. Kim also loves horses and owns numerous thoroughbreds. Propaganda images often show him trekking on a white stallion through snowy mountains, intended to convey strength and determination. It's his attempt at the kind of strongman image that Vladimir Putin once cultivated when he posed shirtless on horseback. Kim Jong Un is a symbol of power, secrecy, and absolute control. His wealth and lavish lifestyle seem almost surreal given the dire conditions in North Korea. If you found this deep dive into the life of Kim Jong Un interesting, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to Wealthosophy for more eye-opening content, and comment below with your thoughts. What do you think of Kim Jong Un's lavish lifestyle?